temple of Queen Hatshepsut. I'm a little winded today, so I've got my finger over the mic. Our guide is Mando, M-A-N-D-O. Well worth it. Wouldn't understand or get anything without one. For Scott, he was talking about the Masons and symbols on our dollar and the pyramid, and feather represents justice. What were the eyes on the temple, on the dollar? What do they represent?
The two eyes, when you see two eyes, represent protection.
Protection.
Eyes of Horus.
Eyes of Horus.
Single eye means recovery.
Single eye means what?
Recovery.
Recovery. Keep the mic covered up. There are actually three portions to the temple. This one to the left is gone. There are some remains further over to the left.
So are you ready to cover the whole thing in the temple or just the highlight?
Well, we don't know what's in there yet, but you can tell us what we see from the outside.
Here, originally already we'll explain that level. The third level will be your free time.
Okay.
Because nothing to explain, the decoration, just the construction.
Okay.
Okay. So in that side, we'll see the propaganda of Hatshepsut. We call it the birth room. Okay, the first propaganda in the history, and a small shrine for God Anubis. That side depicted the famous trade expedition in the history to Somalia, in that colonnade, and shrine for Goddess Hatshepsut, that's beauty and the music. So if you are going to see the whole thing in that level, we start from here. If you are going to see the most important, just from that side.
What do you think is best?
To see all, if you are,
we
have energy.
Oh, we can go fast. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. You said the first room, talking about birth, you said the first one in history, but I didn't understand the word you were using. The first what?
The first propaganda.
Propaganda?
Media.
Oh, media.
Media for Hatshepsut, because.
And what was the propaganda? I mean, what symbolized the propaganda?
I'll tell you there.
Okay.
Because firstly, I tell you about Hatshepsut. Who is Hatshepsut? Hatshepsut came from royal family. In her life, three men. Their name Thutmose. Thutmose first, second, three. After the death of her father, Thutmose first, Hatshepsut wanted to be the pharaoh. But her father, Thutmose first, left his son, Thutmose second, to be the king. So Hatshepsut got married from her half-brother, Thutmose second, to be close from the power. During his time, because Hatshepsut have no sons, Thutmose second got married secondary wife, which gave him birth, Thutmose III. After 10 years from the reign of Thutmose II, he had sudden end. Some people said maybe he poisoned from the queen. Then Hatshepsut, this time she's ready to rule Egypt. This time she was lucky because her stepson Thutmose III, still young, 7-8 years ago, she ruled the first 2 years as a co-regent for him.
Right.
After 2 years, she put him in the shade and declared herself as a pharaoh, considered the first female ruled Egypt as united Egypt as a pharaoh. The other just queens, wives of the king. But Hatshepsut, the same power, wearing the double crown of north and south, upper and lower.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, when you say double crown, is it because one crown, the lower Egypt, is flaring out and the other one looks like an upside down cone?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not two crowns, it's two crowns in one.
In one, yeah. It's a double two crowns, one inside the other.
Right.
Double crown.
See that?
And false beard. This is silver or gold. The pharaohs used to wear like this.
Right.
False beard, symbol of power or authority.
Right, and they're still living because it's not curled.
Yeah, exactly. And even Hatshepsut cut her name inside two cartouches. not single cartouche like queens. Two cartouches like kings. Even she cut her tomb in Valley of the Kings, not in Valley of the Queens. But after the death of Hatshepsut, her stepson Thutmose III start take revenge from Hatshepsut by defaced most of the figures of the queen, especially in that temple. Especially in the birth colonnade, that part, what I call the propaganda for Hatshepsut.
Right.
Here Hatshepsut, in this propaganda, she wants to say, I'm not only from royal family, I am also daughter of the god. So I have the right to rule Egypt. This is the main idea of this propaganda. Political. Again. So this is before goblins of Hitler,
Right.
thousands of years. She once depicted her mother of Hatshepsut,
Right.
in front of the god Amun-Ra, their legs between each other, which means love relation. Okay?
So they had intimate relations, her and the god? Is that what that first one said?
Yeah, that
Okay.
means the
They had
mother
se-
have relations with the god.
Okay, so their mother was related to the god.
Exactly.
Okay, it's therefore she came from the god.
Not Hatshepsut, the one who related. The mother have one night stand with the god, okay? As a result, the mother became pregnant.
Okay.
Pregnant of who? Of Hatshepsut. She is going to giving birth of Hatshepsut.
And that's why this is on the birth room, and it's telling the story as we
Yeah.
get closer to the birth room.
Exactly. So Hatshepsut became half human, half god. So this is gave her the right to rule Egypt. And not only from royal family, I am half human, half god. My father, the main god, Amun-Ra.
How much did she have to pay the priest to do this?
A lot of
A lot of shekel.
a lot of big lands to cultivate.
Right.
By the way, this is the main figure of Amun-Ra. This is king of gods. Then, finally, Hatshepsut as a baby with the hands, but
They're holding the baby?
defaced. The Hatshepsut defaced by her stepson, but supposedly holding by the god Amun-Ra and the god Tot, god of wisdom, holding the baby.
The baby's in the middle, but his
Yes.
his image has
Done.
been defaced by Moses III.
Moses III.
Yeah, okay.
Usually above the head of the king there is vulture for protection, but doesn't work with the Hatshepsut. It's gone.
Right.
Okay.
But this is one of the.
Wow. Looking out on the Nile Valley, we're amidst sand and heat and rock, and if you can see over there, we'll end it here on this one, and you're looking out on a very, very green, fertile land.